Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and brainiac of the blend, Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we are looking at It's All Coming Back to Me Now, Céline Dion cover version, however. Before we do that, I'd just like to remind you all to please remember to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff that we produce here every month. It's been a while since I've been uploading regular reactions, but here we are. We're back in September, school's back in session, and class is in. And I'm about to dive into this. This is this is actually a video that was suggested to me by one of my students, saying you should check this out, and I will. This is an artist by the name of Chakra Khan. I'll leave a link down to the original video below in the description. You can check that out. This is his version of It's All Coming Back to Me Now from Céline Dion. I'm not sure if Céline Dion wrote this song. I don't even know this song at all. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We are going to dive right into it. And this is Chakra Khan or Chakra Khan. Someone please correct me in the comment section below.
There were nights when the wind was so cold.
Yeah.
That my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel.
Okay, already I love the character that this singer has with this particular song. There's just this sort of soulful rasp about his voice, and you can tell that there's an adequate amount of tension to get that breathiness supported, getting the tone out. It's in this style. I don't know this singer at all, but he's doing everything right. It feels really healthy, even though it's got that sort of I hate to use well, I don't know. I don't like comparison, but it reminds me of the sort of like Michael Bolton kind of rasp and attack on that tone.
All the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever.
It's like he hasn't had he's so parched. He hasn't had a drink of water in like 3 weeks.
I finished crying the instant that you left, and I can't remember where or when or how, and I banished every memory when I had ever made.
Nice.
But when you touch me like this, and you hold me like that, I just have to admit, but it's all coming back to me when I touch you like this, and I hold you like that. It's so hard to believe, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold, and there were flashes of a light.
You can really feel that distortion, that rasp, that not subglottal pressure, the false vocal folds. Mixing up my terms here. Really starting to dial into that distorted, raspy sound that is so characteristic of these kind of soulful ballads. It's really good. Really good.
There were things I'd never do again, but then they'd always seem right. There were nights of endless pleasure.
What happened there? Hang on. Why did you flash to that other image? What's going on?
There were nights of...
Oh, I think I know what happened. This is probably a couple of different takes, and One take wonders are really tough.
Of endless pleasure, he was more than any love's love. Baby, 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 if I kiss you like that.
Oh my, yay! Sweet suffering succotash. This singer, so this is really hard. It takes many months of consistent practice to be able to employ that level of distortion on your voice, that level of false vocal fold action. So it's just right. So you got the right amount of pressure. You can go all the way up and down through your vocal range in a consistent, measured way. I actually can't do that. I'm very impressed with those who can, and I guess maybe because the realm that the swim lane that I have, the vocal swim lane that I'm in, doesn't really ask you to create or generate that sound. Though I do know that consistent practice, going slowly, not hurting your vocal folds, because they're both attached. So you have your false vocal folds and your true vocal folds, and to generate that pressure that is positive for your vocal folds and creates the sort of rasp that you're looking for, it takes a long time. So, words of caution, all those who might be inspired to try and make that noise, give yourself a lot of time and consult a vocal coach.
And if you whisper like that, it was lost long ago, but it's all coming back to me. If you want me like this.
It almost feels like there's two actions happening, not just the false vocal folds, but perhaps maybe some true vocal fold, almost polyphonic, two tones happening at the same time. Or maybe he just screamed his head off for an hour before the recording session, so he can have that kind of raspy tone.
And if you need me like that, it was dead long ago, but it's all coming back to me. The flash and the fantasy's all coming back to me. I can barely call, but it's all coming back to me now.
Oh, beautiful vibrato on that. Good job, good sir.
If you forgive me all this, if I forgive you all that, we forgive and forget, but it's all coming back to me now.
Okay, yeah, all right. Very soulfully done, good sir. Yeah, and there you can subscribe to his channel. He looks kind of like he's got a James Bond thing going on in his little avatar picture. Chakra Khan channel. I'm going to be checking out more stuff from him on my own, and you can too. I'll leave a link down to his channel and see what he does and what he sounds like there. That was fascinating to me. What a great ride through this wonderful song. Beautiful melody. Well sung, good sir. I salute you. As I said before, for all of those who are inspired by that and want to try and take on the challenge of adding that grit, that rasp onto your voice, take your time, consult a vocal coach, one that knows their way around that and how to teach that step by step. Often when we get inspired by vocalists who are doing the thing that we want, they become models for us and we want to emulate it right away and really just jump in with both feet and say, okay, I'm committed to this and I'm going to work as hard as I can. And that often can have mixed results. You can sometimes get a little bit of success, but often at the cost of spending all of your vocal capital and having to have your voice recuperate over the course of a week just so you can actually phonate again, especially if you're dealing with a heavy amount of subglottal vocal pressure. Your vocal folds are very tiny bands of flesh. They're very resilient and robust if you treat them well. If you abuse them and try to force your voice to do something that it's not ready for, you're gonna end up with trouble. So that's my caveat for this. You know what? I'm inspired by those who have mastered some of the extended vocal techniques beyond just the balanced onset and are creating and generating content that is soulful and emotional, like this young man right here. And I'm looking at trying to up my game as a vocal coach by learning many of these techniques myself. I'm giving myself a lot of time to learn this sort of stuff. So extended vocal techniques like adding rasp to my vocals, or bringing in Tuvan or Mongolian throat singing, and learning more about how the false vocal folds react to different stimulus. And I'm learning a lot in the process. I'm teaching myself, but I'm also consulting professionals to help guide me through as a professional myself. I understand how important it is if you are a young singer and you're not entirely sure where to turn and you're experimenting and you're having mixed results. You might want to reach out to a talented vocal coach. There might be one living in your area. Working one-on-one is the best way to do it. However, given the challenges of modern life, sometimes reaching out to someone here in YouTube land or one of the other talented vocal coaches, you don't have to work with me, but if you'd like to work with me, I will be sure to leave my links down below in the description. You can get a hold of me at my Wizio page or at kenlevinevocalcoach.com. And we can have a conversation and we can do a vocal assessment and see where you're at and where you want to go. I might not be the teacher for you yet. It might not be that I'm the one that you want to work with. However, I can certainly guide you in the direction of where you might want to look next. So that being said, thank you so much for choosing to spend 10 minutes with me going through this wonderful song. Please consider subscribing and joining this wonderful community, or leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I'm always interested to hear, see, and read what it is that those in this community are posting down below. And if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
And if you need me like that, it was that long ago, but it's all coming back to me. The flash and the fantasy's all coming back to me. I can bear